Like my husband will beg me and bribe me to have 3 children because your girl is barely hanging on with just one. Unreal. Simply unreal. Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I mean, it feels so good. I will always say to be back. I really enjoy making these videos. I feel like I'm becoming my old self again. I'm finding her again. So, yeah, somewhere she's buried inside and she's coming out. She's coming out, guys. So, welcome back to the channel where we talk about all things motherhood, lifestyle, careers, etc. etc. Okay, let's get right into it. In today's video, I'll be talking about new mom struggles that I never expected and things I experienced as a new mom. Hello, if you're new here, I'm a new mom. I have a 10-month-old boy, and yeah, we're learning together on this channel. You're all welcome to join us, okay? And drop a comment if you have any thoughts to share. So guys, we have a lot to talk about today, and dads, don't scroll away because you might learn a thing or two. If you are overwhelmed, tired, and wondering if you're doing this thing right, this video is for you. So I'm going to talk about new mom struggles, and not just new moms, to be honest, like even dads, and it doesn't have to be a new mom, but I'm concentrating on the first few weeks of life handling a newborn. So it doesn't matter if you've had kids before now, or if you've had kids years ago, or you have like grown-up children already that are teenagers or adults, young adults. This video is just talking about the struggles that we as women go through in those first few weeks of life. I'm just going to start with the elephant in the room, which is the sleep deprivation. Asking yourself if you would ever sleep again. Being a mom is one of the best things that have happened to me, if not the best thing that has happened to me. But let me tell you guys, it is hard. And before I had a baby, I struggled to understand the concept. Like, if it's the most beautiful thing that has happened to you, why is it hard? Why is it hard? You guys, calm down. Calm down. I'll explain. Looking at my son, TJ, brings me so much joy, but your mental health can also take a hit. Your mental and physical health can take a hit. I found myself Googling midnight at crazy hours. How long can a human go without sleep? Because in the newborn stage, they wake up multiple times to feed, and TJ particularly woke up every 1 hour 30 minutes or maximum 2 hours to eat. And he was the kind of baby that didn't eat much. He's still the kind of baby that doesn't eat much. So he would take breast milk only just to the point where he's satisfied, and he doesn't need to, just to stop the feeling of hunger, and then he stops. So this meant that he woke up more frequently than a newborn should. So you can imagine what that felt like. And for me, what made my sleep deprivation worse is, naturally, I'm a very light sleeper. I don't sleep deep. So, when you're sleeping and you want to turn or change positions, I'm the kind of person that would wake up to turn and then go back to sleep. That's how crazy it is. And so imagine not having enough sleep and having to feed the baby. It was a lot, guys. Another video I mentioned, I was trying for a baby, and one of the things I did then was to start practicing my sleeping positions, because while you're pregnant, you can't sleep on your stomach, and that was my favorite sleeping position. And so I started practicing side sleeping on my side, my left side, my right side. And so, and after giving birth with my healing section scar, I wanted to attempt sleeping on my stomach, guys. I woke up with blocked ducts. I woke up with blocked ducts, and that was so painful. So yeah, along with sleep deprivation, we also had, like, have to manage our sleep positions. It's crazy, guys. Let me tell you, don't try to sleep on your stomach. That's all I'm gonna say. Talking about blocked ducts leads me to talk about breastfeeding. Like, why is that thing so hard? It's something that takes a lot from you as a woman. I believe breast milk is made from blood, so imagine you having to produce something from your literally from your sweat and blood for the baby, and that is so draining, guys. It's so draining. Don't believe what social media tells you when you see women with liters of milk. And here I was when I started breastfeeding, I could barely make 30 mil. I could barely make 30 mil. I struggled initially to up my milk supply. I could barely get 30 ml or 60 ml, and it didn't help that TJ was not particularly a hungry baby that would like eat a lot. And so it took a while for my milk supply to come in. So I started doing a lot of research, you know. I followed a lot of pages. I started pumping to stimulate the production of breast milk. And that in itself is a lot of work, because tell me why, when I should be sleeping at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., I'm setting alarm to wake up to pump. Just tell me why. Because I have to keep up with the pumping schedule. So the thing is, the more you pump, the more it sends like signals to your brain to produce more breast milk. And so it kind of also simulates the feeding schedule or pattern of your baby. And so if you miss a feed, in this case a pumping session, it kind of destabilizes that information in your brain that triggers the breast milk production. So you have to like keep up. So even if your baby is sleeping and not ready for a feed, because you want to increase your supply, you have to wake up to pump. Do you get? So you have to wake up to pump. And that was me, guys, waking up at odd hours every 3 or 4 hours to pump if TJ did not breastfeed. Like I said, milk is made from blood and it is really draining. And when you add like 9 feeds on top of that, it just feels like you're running on fumes. Dealing with a newborn is not a joke. It's not a joke at all. Like, why would the doctors and nurses allow me go home with a baby? I've never taken care of a baby. I've never, had a baby in my space. I do have a younger sister, but I don't remember her as a baby. Why do you think I can keep the baby alive? Guys, I remember when we were leaving the hospital, I was telling my husband that, are they really letting us go? Just like that. Nobody's following us home to find out if am I qualified for this. I just arrived. Whether you've gone through a vaginal birth or a C-section, your body has gone through a lot. It has gone through something massive. And God help you if you also had a traumatic experience or a traumatic birth. Yet you're expected to feed the baby, bathe them, wash them, pump, and still remember to eat healthy meals, by the way, and take your vitamins. Unreal.
Simply unreal.
And then we get to the point of people giving unsolicited advice, like sleep when the baby sleeps, or why you not giving the baby this, or why is the baby doing that, or we are carrying the baby too much, or you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing that. Like, guys, relax, okay? Relax. And everyone seems to have like advice for you, whether you want it or not. And I swear, the classic sleep when the baby sleeps never worked for me, by the way, because by the time you finish feeding the baby, you finish burping the baby, the time it takes you to finish feeding the baby and burp the baby, put the baby down to sleep, and then you need to pump, baby is awake again. And the cycle continues. Like, it literally takes at least 20 minutes or 15 minutes to burp the baby, and then the baby is awake again after. So please tell me, when am I supposed to sleep? So new moms, I just want to remind you that you have the motherly instinct to know exactly what your baby wants or what your baby needs particularly. And so trust that instinct that was given to us by God. Trust it. And please, if you see a new mom, try to be compassionate, try to be understanding. No judgment zone here. Try to help in any way you can, okay? Because she's going through a lot, instead of adding more stress to her. I sometimes wonder how people with multiple kids do it or did it. Like, you guys, tell me in the comment section if you have like more than one kids, or you have multiple kids, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, because your girl is barely hanging on with just one. Growing up, I'm the 5th child of a family of 6 children, and honestly, I don't know how my mom survived. I don't know how she did it, because I'm struggling with just one, and this has kind of shifted my mindset. It has shifted my thoughts about having multiple children. Like right now, you beg me, you will like my husband will beg me and bribe me to have 3 children. I'm not doing. Gosh, I'm not doing, guys. Like, if you see me, but this is not to say if you see me with 3 children in the future, don't come for me. I'm just saying but for now, at this point in time, I can only handle 2. I can only handle 2 children. Okay, I cannot handle more than that. Maybe in the future that will change. So please, in case you guys see me that I have a 3rd baby, don't say, "Hey, but Chidima, you said you have only 2." That's your business. But yes, as of now, yeah, only 2 children. Yeah, but for real though, like, how do people with multiple children do it? Because I have like a never-ending to-do list. At this point, I've stopped making to-do list. I don't do it. I don't do that. I don't believe in that anymore. What's that? I don't believe in to-do list because things never get done. What's that? And the worry. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Nobody really. I don't think I saw a lot of videos where people talked about the constant worry that comes with being a parent, with being a mom. The constant worry, just particularly like, am I feeding him enough? Is he eating healthy meals? Am I eating healthy meals for him? Worrying about the poop color, the weight. In fact, guys, let me tell you, I was obsessed with TJ's poop color when we got back from the hospital. I was obsessed with it. Any slight change like this, I'm ringing my community, what are they called? Health visitor, my community health visitor. I'm ringing them like, this is the poop color. Is this normal? Is this expected? I'm Googling things. Like, I have a lot of poop pictures on my phone. Yeah, I have, the constant worrying about meeting milestones. Guys, I've just decided not to worry because TJ has just met every milestone in his own time. Some he met like quite quickly, and I've just learned to stop worrying about it. When he's ready to walk, he will walk, and right now he's even looking like he's gonna walk soon, and he's not even 11 months old yet. So I've just kind of stopped worrying about the little things and trying to focus on bigger things or something. Yeah, but guys, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. So our bodies have done something so incredible. But when you look in the mirror, you don't recognize yourself. You find that you have stretch marks in places that never had stretch marks. You find that you have cellulite, loose skin, tummy, mommy pouch. You guys, now, skin issues. Like, guys, it's a lot on a woman's body to bring life to this world, and I just want to remind us to give ourselves grace, because it's not easy. What you've achieved is not easy at all. And it's not just your body that has changed, your whole identity shifts. Like, who am I beyond being a mom? I just want to remind us to take some grace to, first of all, heal after childbirth. It's not a race at all. Like, take the time to heal and slowly begin to find and discover your new passions, new hobbies. Go out on walks. I go out on walks a lot with my husband and TJ. We go on a lot of walks in our neighborhood. So just, slow and steady, mama. Just take it easy, mama, okay? I told myself, so this is something I agreed with myself from the very beginning. I told myself, I was very intentional about it, that I will not allow myself to feel mom guilt. But guys, I don't think it's something you can control. I don't think it's something you can just say, okay, I'm not going to feel it. I still have my moments where I just worry about things it's like, am I doing this thing right? Should I play with TJ more? Should I buy him more stuff? Should I spend more time with him? Especially going back to work. Like, just feel guilty leaving him in daycare. Like, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot, and no mom has it all figured out, and that's okay. I tell myself it's okay as a mom to take a break, because a happy mom makes a happy baby, makes a happy home. So yeah, it's okay to take a break, okay? Take some time for yourself. Go out, relax, do anything that brings you that rest. If it's a walk in the park, reading a book, going for a pedicure, a manicure, making your hair, just anything even going for a massage, going to a spa, just anything that brings you that rest, mama, just do it. The babies will be fine, okay? Leave them with their dad. Let the dad handle them. Just take some time for yourself to heal mentally, because the shift is so huge. Like, no one prepares you for it. Like, you've just spent 9 months growing a baby, and immediately you have a newborn to look after, and there's no break, there's no transitioning period. There's no warning. It's just like, it's like you on a light bulb and like, okay, get on with it. And it's a lot of instability to the mind, so it's a lot you've gone through, and you need to pause and acknowledge that. So in the early stages, when TJ was still a newborn and was heavily dependent on me for feeding, like breastfeeding and late night feeding, I won't lie, I started having anger issues and resentment towards my husband. Like, how can you be sleeping? How can you just be sleeping or just lying down there and and I'm here breastfeeding this baby that we both made, by the way. Like, it was a two-way thing. And now, don't get me wrong, my husband Coin is an amazing dad. He's so good with TJ. Matter of fact, because he recently spent a lot of time with TJ on paternity leave, when we go to pick TJ up from daycare, he prefers his dad. Except maybe when he's hungry, then he leans towards me. But if we pick up TJ from daycare, he's going towards his dad. Tell me why. Tell me why. These children, after carrying you from 9 months, 9 good months, you're going towards your dad. Really? Really, TJ? But yes, like, I'm just happy that, he has been able to bond with the baby. So don't get me wrong, he's quite good with TJ. But those early days, weeks from the hospital, you're very hormonal. So everything is heightened. All your emotions are heightened. Everything, you feel everything even more deeply. So the resentment you feel is totally normal. It's natural. Okay, it's natural to feel that way. And it's just hopefully you have supportive people around you that would understand what you're going through, that will support you. And that support system for me was my husband and my mom. My mom was amazing. My mother-in-law came as well, amazing. That support is what we actually need. Is what you actually need. Those first few weeks, I had a lot of hormonal arguments. I stressed that man. I love you, baby. I love you. I'm sorry for stressing you. And that's why it's so important the kind of partner you have or you choose. Remember, you're also choosing the wife or her father to your children, so it's quite important the kind of partner you choose. Make sure that they are kind, they support you, and willing to share and ease the burden. I remember one thing I wouldn't forget is when we had like my mom around and his mom around as well. He started planning dates for us, so we would just drive out, go on dates, things we used to do before TJ came, just to make me feel good and not feel like like someone I don't recognize anymore. Now, after maternity leave, unfortunately we have to get back to work, right? And so for me, getting back to work was especially like anxiety filled. I was quite anxious to get back to work, and it's not the kind of, oh, I want to get back to work. I wasn't ready. I did not feel ready to get back to work because and getting back to work, a lot of changes for me, especially because I had to change teams. The reality is I would rather stay home with my baby, but I also enjoy my work as a software engineer. So it's kind of like I love my baby, but I miss adult conversations. Then it kind of seems like all my conversations revolve around my baby. And sometimes I wonder if my friends are tired of hearing me talk about my baby, but thank God for solid friendships. They don't mind, and we still find things to talk about. But then sometimes as a new mom, you kind of start feeling isolated, especially if you don't have like a lot of mom friends to talk to share their experience, share your experience. And I'm just really blessed to have friends that I have single friends, yeah, but I also have like enough friends that moms as well. And we're just all going through this journey together and learning from each other, and we have group chats and all of that, which is amazing. So as a new mom, it's really important for you to find that support system, that circle of mom friends that you could share your experience with, and it would really, really help. And maybe an advice is to also look within your local community. Like for me, a part of mom groups in my local communities, and they schedule like walks together, night out and stuff like that. So it's just something to help cope, so that you don't feel so isolated. Now let's talk about unrealistic social media expectations. Social media can be a blessing, but sometimes it can also be a really, really weird place. Like when you're pregnant, everyone loves your bump. Everyone is like, oh my gosh, such a cute bump. As soon as that baby is out, everyone expects your belly to go to go. They expect it to just go inside, like, did you not just birth a baby? Did you not just grow a human for the past 9 months? How do you expect it to go back in so soon? And that is just an unrealistic expectation in my head, and such unnecessary pressure to put on a new mom that is still figuring things out. And I believe this seriously needs to change. Like, allow moms decide when they feel ready to work on their healing. Honestly, people need to take a chill pill. So guys, that brings me to the end of this video, and in this video I talked about the realities of being a new mom. Motherhood is messy, chaotic and beautiful, and if you're feeling overwhelmed, remember you're doing better than you think, and your babies, they absolutely love you. They love you, mama, so don't worry about that. If you're someone that is watching me and you're praying to God and waiting for your own miracle, I pray God answers you very soon, because motherhood is a gift that I truly believe every woman deserves, if that is your heart desire, and I believe every woman deserves the chance to experience it. Hit that subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed watching this video. Send this video to any mom you know and let her know she's doing amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.